So a trig function, the amplitude is the absolute value of the coefficient of the trig function. Also, which is equal to 1. The period is always 360 divided by b, which is equal to 1. So we have that. The phase shift. The phase shift, we equate x minus 45 to 0. And so we get x is equal to 45 degrees. So from there, what we have now is to sketch. So find the scale as well, which is period 360 over 4, which is equal to 90. And then from there, we sketch. So to sketch, we start from the first shift, from 45. And add the scale. So add 90. So what is 45 plus 90? 135. Plus 90. 120. 225. Plus 90. 315. Plus 90. 405. So we just needed 4 more angles. And this is cos, so we just substitute the first 3. When I substitute 45 here, we'll have 2 minus cos 45 minus 45, which is going to be 2 minus cos 0. And cos 0 is 1. So we get 1. So against 45, we'll have 1. So where is the problem?
Everything's first, but I'm behind.
We are trying to negotiate with you so that you tell us exactly what you mean by everything. Like, do we have issues finding the amplitude?
Yes, sir.
So if you're given a function, you expect sign to appear like this. A, so in this case, it's cos A cos bx plus c plus b. This is how the standard equation for cos should look like. Then we have the following formulas. For the amplitude, which we denote by capital A, you get the absolute value of A. A is the coefficient of cos. So in this case, the coefficient of cos is -1. Here. That's why we have put -1 in the absolute. Okay. The period also has a formula. 360 divided by b. And b is the coefficient of x. That's b there. Then the phase shift. You solve the equation bx plus c equated to 0. That's what you solve. Then the vertical shift, if you want it, you get d. So if we come back to our question, A is -1, B is 1, C is minus pi over 2 over 4, which is equal to 45. D is 2. So that's why we have the amplitude 1, the period 360, the phase shift 45. Then the scale, you divide the period by 4. So since our period is 360, divided by 4, you get 90. So in sketching, you always start from the first shift. So our first shift is 45. That's why we have 45 here. And then you start adding the scale number to the first shift and the numbers you get after, until you have 4 more numbers away from the first shift. Then now you start substituting in the function. Okay, so if we go to the next angle, which is 135, and substitute, we're going to get 2 minus cos 90. Now cos 90 is 0, meaning that we're going to get 2. So we'll have 2 there. The next angle you substitute is 225. So 225, when you substitute, you will have 2 minus cos 225 minus 45. That will be 2 minus cos 180. Cos 180 is -1, so we'll have 2 minus 1, which is equal to 3. So get 3. Again, it's 225. So for cos, if you find 3 different numbers, then you know that the next ones, you just have to repeat. So we'll have this as our sketch. Next, we go back to the question. Find the fourth term in the expansion of x minus 2y, the power 4. x minus 2y, the power 4. For x minus 2 over y, okay. X minus 2 over y.
Sir, you should kindly share the the same paper you're using.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Okay. So we want the fourth term. So we use the general formula for the term, which is NR A N minus R BR. So A is equal to X. B is equal to minus 2 over Y. And N is 12. R we don't know. So we'll substitute what we know. 12 R A is X. 12 minus R. B is minus 2 over Y power R. That is 12 R minus 2 is to the power R. Y is to the power minus R. X 12 minus R. So let me go back to the question again and see what it says. Find the fourth term in the expansion of this. Okay. So it's the fourth term actually. I was solving for, I thought it's about the powers. So the fourth term, it means that R plus 1 is equal to 4. So meaning R is equal to 4 minus 1. So R is equal to 3. So we actually know what R is. So when we come here, we say the fourth term is equal to 12, 4, x, 12 minus 4, minus 2 over y power 4. So we didn't even have to get to this. Don't run now, baby.
Sir, isn't R3?
Oh, R is 3. So we didn't even have to get to that thing where, so R is 3. So it's 12, 3, x, 12 minus 3, 9, and then minus 2 to the power 3, that's minus 8, and then over y power 3.
You are done.
Hello?
I'm asking, like, are you recording so that you can send up the lecture is finished?
Yeah, I was in.
Okay, okay.
Mm. Okay. So don't miss any question on the term. It's just a formula. Find the limit as x goes to 2 of x squared minus 4, x squared plus 6, plus x minus 6. The limit as x goes to 2, x squared minus 4 over x squared plus x minus 6. So let's find the limit. So if we substitute 2, everything will be undefined, we'll get 0 over 0. So we factorize the denominator. It's x squared. The product is minus 6. So we can use actually positive 3x and minus 2 minus 6. So we have x plus 3 minus 2 x plus 3, which is x plus 3 x minus 2. So we have the limit as x approaches 2, and then x minus 2, difference of 2 squares, over x plus 3 x minus 2. So we have this and that cancelled. So get the limit as x goes to 2 of x plus 2 over x plus 3, which is 4 over 5.
Sir,
Hello.
yes, so I have no problems with limits, but there are times where you get to divide. Do you have any question where you get to divide so that I can know it? Because you can find that it's possible that you can find you can use the method that you've used and you can find the answer. But when do you divide?
What do you mean by divide?
Like you can be given a question like that over that, but then in some questions in limits you get to divide. Like I don't know how I can
Yeah,
explain.
I think she's talking about using synthetic method whereby you're given x to the power 3, something like that. Yeah.
No, I think she's talking about when where x approaches to the limit of 2. That's why it gets simplified. Just compare the highest degree of the highest degree. So x approaches to, but this one is saying x approaches to. You can't do that unless it was saying x approaches to the infinity. That's why you can just observe the highest degree.
Okay, another way is we'll put down on hold. When we have questions that include division, you remember that this is all methods about divide. So I have this question
All
here.
right.
Consider a function f defined by f of x, a piecewise function. A piecewise function. Sketch the graph of f. To sketch the graph, you don't need much information. You pick that number, substitute it in the function. You have 1 minus 2, which is equal to minus 1. So you get minus 1, and there's an open point. Open point because we have less. It's not including 2. Then pick a number less than 2. Let's pick 0. 0 will give us 1 minus x. 1 minus 0, which is equal to 1. So 0 will give us 1. So we have a straight line coming like that. Okay. And then we come to this function. It's saying include 2. We substitute 2 again. Here, there's no x, so it means that whatever number you find there is our answer. So now we come back and close there because the 2 we have given us -1 is included. Pick a number bigger than 2, say 3. It will still give us the same one. So now we have a line that is like this. That's a straight line. For any x that is bigger than 2, we'll be getting -1. Because there's no x to substitute it, so you'll be just getting the same -1 that is there. Then the question continues to say, show that f is continuous. So you say, okay, to show that it's continuous, we first need to know the value of f of 2. But f of 2 is given in the question here. It's -1. 2, we now need to know the limit as x approaches 2 from left. We have said left because this is a piecewise function. And it has 2 directions around 2. It has less and greater. So less is from left, 1 minus x, and we are getting 1 minus 2, which is -1. The other one is from right, so which is the greater part is from right, so I'm getting -1. So meaning the limit as x approaches 2 of f is actually equal to -1. So if I have the limit -1 and I have f of 2 -1, it means that f is continuous. Okay. Since it can give a reason, the limit as x approaches 2 of f of x is equal to -2, which is the same value as f of 2. There are 3 properties. 1, you find f of 2. 2, you find the limit and compare those 2 values. So how do we get one in y-axis? One, the name of that one is called the y-intercept. For every function, even the one that you don't know, the y-intercept is gotten when x is 0. So in any function given, if they ask you to find the y-intercept, go where there is x and substitute 0. You will always have the y-intercept if you do that. If they say find the x-intercept, go where there is y and put 0. Go where there is f and put 0. Then solve for x. Those will be x-intercept. We could have found this point if you want by equating 1 minus x to 0. That is why there is f. So this is minus x is equal to minus 1, meaning x is equal to 1. So this is 1. Okay. So okay, that was a mixture of quite a good number of things. Quite a good number of stuff. Let's do a review. So this day has come with quadratic completing the square. Just a tip on polynomial, synthetic division, equations of exponentials, trig, equation that involve triangles, the trig sketch, the binomial terms, the limit to a constant, and continuity of a function of a piecewise function. So this is what we expect in the exam. Not so difficult, not tight combination. No, this question you can get everything from it. You can sketch, you can get the term, you can find the limit, you can determine whether it's continuous. Yeah. This question here, you could also get everything. You could struggle a bit on sin 3 alpha, but eventually you can figure it out if you know the compound identity. And 2 alpha the same. There's the equation, the remainder, the quadratic completing the squares. So be sure that you are comfortable completing the square, you are comfortable finding remainder, you are comfortable solving exponential equations, you are comfortable with this kind of trig equation, you are comfortable with the sketches, with the term, you are comfortable with continuity, and the limit to a constant. So we keep adding more. On Friday, we will be done with 11:20, and then I'll give you a paper to try. My predictions in terms of concept, if I manage to find like that. For now, goodbye.
Bye.
You have a good night.
Thank you,
Thank you.
sir.